Hello. Today I wanted to talk about how to practice being your future self using stillness and meditation. I also came across another interesting book titled How to Make Tomorrow Better Today, and it's by Dr. Hal Hershfield. But first, I wanted to use these tarot cards to break the ice and just do a little fun skit for you. And I do want to introduce myself. My name is Eva. I'm an executive holistic health wellness consultant. And I wanted to make this video for you so that you could have guidance on how to be, your best future self. Through stillness and meditation. And so let's get into this fun little intro. And so right now I'm actually channeling in 4 people that are watching this. And these 4 people, the first 3, their last names start with the letter N, and the other, I'm thinking, let's see, last name starts with, ends with the letter S. And the other 3 actually, and let me correct myself, end with the letter, last name ends with the letter N, I believe. I think I was right. So, through the research that I've been doing, and the reading that I came across for this book, mainly it really discusses, the importance of getting into the practice of being your best self. Through practice and asking yourself identity questions, such as, what are your daily habits? Or when you come across a certain situation, you do tend to ask yourself, who am I? What would I do in the situation if I was a CEO of a company? Am I the type of person that would take leadership in this situation, or am I the type of person to sit back and let the situation take care of itself, or have somebody else take care of it? So in any situation, when wanting to be your future self, you ask yourself questions that your future self would want to do. Best scenario I can think of is, let's say something happens on a train and, you ask, everybody asks themselves, well, am I the type of person to step in and help, or am I the type of person to help in the situation? Let's say I'm an former, person that was a paramedic. If I was a paramedic, I would step in and help because I've been trained in it. And so anytime in any situation, if anybody's asking you at a dinner table what you want for a meal, and you're trying to practice being your future self, you really want to make the right choice based upon who you want to be. And I don't want to be too nervous during this video because I know it'll be edited. I'm sending this out and having this whole video edited. Getting back to the video and the topics that I found interesting in the research that I did. Now, the question is how to practice being your future self using stillness and meditation. I'm a huge fan of Ryan Holiday and his books. And I want to share a list of books that he has written, and he's written anywhere from, I think, 11 to 12 books, and has worked with teams on the NFL and the Air Force and the Army, and you know, he's really very well known, and he's an amazing public speaker. And I actually found out about him in 2015. I was listening to NPR on the way home, and he was being interviewed by someone, but I really loved the way that he expressed himself and articulated himself, and that's really stuck with me, and I've really been a huge fan of his ever since. But I wanted to pull up some of the books that he's written. Stillness is the Key, The Obstacle is the Way, which is has been a huge hit through you know, a lot of Patriots fans, and the team on the Patriots have used that book specifically to get themselves through really hard situations that they need to push through. And he's also written books based on the research that he's done on Marcus Aurelius, meditation. And I think what's important there is that you're able to bring self-awareness as well, which ties into being your future self, where you take a moment to reflect on any situation, and again, you don't have to react immediately, you don't have to have an opinion about something immediately, and it gives you a sense of self-awareness. And I do recommend his books. He has a book that helps you you know, be interactive with it. It's called the Daily Stoic Journal, I believe, and it prompts you to do, I think it's a 1-minute writing daily. And so I would definitely check out his books. I own Ego is the Enemy. I also own The Perennial Seller. You know, huge fan of his. You know, I can't stress enough to really just check out his books. And along with that, what else did I want to share with you? Mainly that in most situations, you want to be asking yourself, what would future self be proud of myself doing in any situation? And that's how meditation helps also, where you ask yourself, is this a mature way of handling the situation? What is my behavior like? What should my behavior be like? So that you can catch yourself and not do anything that you feel would be inappropriate. And so hopefully this video will help you with that. And these ideas that I've shared will help you as well. My channel is called Ambitious Presence, and it's really about, you want to make sure that you're always asking yourself, how are you presenting yourself with people? How are you being with yourself? You know, staying present and in the moment, I think, is really important, because it makes a world of a difference. People love when they feel heard, and that's what my channel is about. And I want to continue creating content where I want to give people ideas on how they can improve their lives and heal themselves and make themselves feel better about themselves, so that we can have more people amongst us that generate more positivity. And that was the purpose of starting my channel. I wanted to start this channel many years ago, and I got inspired by another influencer who had issues with acne, and I had issues with acne for a while, and I think it took me 1.5 years to handle it, and I'll probably be making a special video on how I was able to overcome acne. I think that's a huge issue and does create a problem when you're trying to make friends or when you're being greeted at places. It really does hurt your self-esteem, and so I want to share how I was able to heal my face, and you know, that really made a world of a difference as far as creating confidence in myself to talk to people. And so I want to make sure that I'm sharing that with the world. And so I think that's it. And right now I'm actually offering a special offer, a package of 6 sessions for $150 per session. If you wanted to contact me and work with me, please email me at ambitiouspresence@gmail.com, and I'll add that to the description box below.